it's me, Mushy, and you're you. Hello, you. And we're here at Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting for more ephemera trays, but not just the same totem model. There is some sneaky newness in here. Let's get into it. Okay, you guys, so I'm just going to start with these. We're going to move these aside for a moment, but I wanted to show you a couple of the color selections of the totem model tray coming out of ephemera. You know me and my allergy to color, and brown and like more earthy tones and maybe more like cool tones are my jam. So the kind folks over at Ephemera3D, right there, see, they went ahead and sent this over to me, this two-toned cappuccino latte situation, and I am all in with this. I am in love. So yes, this is our Ephemera3D totem model tray. And for those of you who haven't seen the other video or don't recall, you can see maybe why it's called a totem, right? It looks like one of the segments of a totem pole, right? How cool is that? But yes, this is a tray and storage system and also a little funnel situation. So, yeah, let's go over some of the major features of the totem tray just to refresh your memory. This tray, when it comes to you, will have its little piece, its funnel piece inside so that you don't lose it. And it comes with its little lid. So, whoop, there you go. So this is how your tray will come. And this is obviously the active drill space. This here you can use as a storage space. You would take this out, of course, but you can use it as a storage space. What I have been finding is that I use these trays and I have bark machines. I have responsibilities and stuff that sometimes call me away in the middle of diamond painting. So, you know, shake, 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 you know, drills line up and I'm using my drills and oh, the dogs have to go out or whatever. So then I unscrew this divider. So what this screw is it's a divider to keep the sections divided. I open up my divider to the storage section. I just tap them down in there. They slide in. I screw it shut so that none of the drills can come out. It's nice and tightly enclosed it with the lid. I set it down so that way if a clumsy kid, a clumsy sundown, or a jerk of a dog comes by and bumps my tray of drills before I get back to it, they're safe and contained in here. Or if I'm done for the night but I know I'm going to resume with the same color in the morning, I can just put it back in here and store it. And then if I want to use it consistently for a diamond painting session where I'm switching colors, that's where this spout comes in handy. So you have your drills here, and say you don't want them to, you know, you're going to be shaking your tray quite a bit. You just shut your divider, shake, 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 use, 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 shake, shake, shake. When you're ready, you can open up your divider section with the screw, and it is a screw, so you can, if you want a low flow, you just unscrew it a little bit. If you want high flow, you unscrew it a lot, so that's really nice. But then you can just take it, tap, 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 and it'll flow through into the storage area and out of the storage area, out of your funnel and into your container. Yeah, you know, I mean, there's multiple ways to use this. You can use it in every way. You can use it in one of the ways. It's really up to you. And a cool thing about this, if you're worried about scuffing your drills, you don't really have to worry. If you unscrew this here, you can see that the drills do pass through the center, but each screw is concave here. So if a drill does happen to, like, I don't know, play hide and seek with you in this part when you're transferring them from one side to the other, and then you go to screw your divider back down, this is made concave so that when it goes and screws down, it does divide the sections securely. So no drills can, you know, like no drills shall pass. But if a drill gets stuck under there in this little well here, it'll be safe and protected. Right there, it won't get scuffed, it won't get smashed, it won't go flying like a bullet at you. It will remain intact in there. And then we just screw this back in. And voila, there you go. As you can see, there are 2 holes in the back here, and that's what I just did. And I popped out these 2 removable compartments here. I've seen some people have the genius idea of removing those and using this to help you hold the tray. If that works for you, hey, it works for you. What I like to use these for is mystery drills and trash drills. And then when I need to clear them out, they pop out and I can just dump them out, put them right back in. Keep one side mystery, one side trash. Also, you could put like your wax or putty here and your trash drills here. You can use it however you want. But yeah, that's just kind of the down and dirty breakdown of the Totem model of tray. Now, these lids are super sturdy. They're thick, they're strong, they're not chintzy. I really appreciate that more than anyone can possibly know. I've had so many tray lids break on me from other companies, and these withstand my abuse like no other. A++. And this is extra deep, so if you're an aggressive shaker like me and you tap, 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 and you're kind of a little bit aggressive with it, you're not one of those gentle doop, 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 then, you know, your drills, you know, can bounce around in there and they'll stay pretty, you know, put in there because of the deepness. And as an additional protection from jumpers and flyers, there is like this lip in here around the edge. So when you're tap, tap, tapping this way, even if one decides it has an idea, it wants to kind of like jump out, this little lip here will catch it. Just a genius tray, you guys. Genius design. Kudos to Ephemera3D. And this is one of their newer colors. This was like I don't know what the technical name of it, but I've been calling it, you know, blood red. So loving this. It's the same Totem model as you can see, but did you guys see the difference? Check this out. A little kind of clover pattern on the divider versus just the circle pattern. So that's a nice little thing. It's fun to see them do different things with these trays, starting to broaden their horizons and options, and I'm here for it. Love it. But what you guys really want to see, right? What are these then, Mushy? What are these? These are prototypes of Ephemera's new tray design. As of the time of this recording, I don't know that a name has been pinned down or a price point yet, but I have them to show you, so I'm going to show you. I have been testing these for about 2 weeks now, and as you can see, I got a multiplicity of colors. I'm very excited. This is just a sampling of some of the colors that are going to be available. Again, these are prototypes. To my knowledge, they're not available in the shop yet. I don't know that a name has been given to this model yet, and no price point, to my knowledge, has been solidified. But just know, if you go over to Etsy and you heart, you know, you do the little heart thing and favorite Ephemera3D, you'll get notifications when new things hit the shop, like when these get officially released. So I encourage you to go over there and do that. That's what I do. I stalk Ephemera because I have them favorited, and so I know every move they make. And I don't miss a darn thing. You're welcome. Okay, so this green one, I have a feeling this was for Sundown because he does love the color green, and he's been exploring his Celtic Irish kind of Viking roots, and this just is one that he loves. Ignore the little schmutz in here. Like I said, I have been testing these, and that's some trash from the 310 from an Irish mandala I just did. But yes, here is the tray, you guys. We've got the Ephemera3D logo on the side. It's, you know, pretty basic everyday use tray. Now, in comparison to size, it is very similar in size to the Totem, just a tad bit smaller in the length department, if you don't count the spout. Like if the spout wasn't here, it would be just a little bit shorter. But now you look at this with the spout, if you count it, it's longer, just a little bit. But yes, this is just one of your everyday standard consistent use trays. It does have a spout built in, you guys, and it is functional on all manner of containers. I've used it with Tic Tac, double Tic Tac, round, you know, the cylinder jars, and Elizabeth Ward style containers with success in each one. And you can't, I'm going to try to like, camera, can you work with me? Okay, thanks, camera. I'm going to try to show you. It's very, you can't really see it because like the way the angle is and our eyes play tricks on us and whatever, but trust when I say there's like an angular mechanism in here. Like it's measured and designed to help a smooth pour without unintentional pour. Let that sink in for a second. You get a smooth pour when you do pour, but it helps kind of deter unintentional pouring. I'll tell you what I mean by that in a minute, but we do have our, you know, usable portion with our, you know, lined grids in here, very long lines, which is nice, especially for a multi-placer. And then it is a deep tray, you guys. And as you can see, it has the same kind of lip feature all the way around on these sides, including the front where the lip feature kind of gets a little deeper over here to help funnel. But if you're an aggressive shaker, you've got protection on all sides. If you can see in here and notice, there's like this little like kind of a step, a little ledge, but it's not, it's not a cliff, y'all. It's not like it's a graduation, but it's steep. And the point of this is you pour your drills in and you kind of shake it up. You can shake, and not worry so much that you're going to shake so much that they're going to start coming out of the spout. This lip kind of stops that from happening. Now, is it going to stop it if you get ignorant and pour, you know, like an entire big bag or container of drills into a mountain in here and you try doing that? Of course, that little lip's going to get overwhelmed. But with regular use and a moderate amount of drills, like the normal use of drills, you know, you just shake this up and you could shake and they could shake even a little bit, bounce around down here, and this like lip is going to catch it. But when you go to pour them out into a container, like back into their homeland, whether it's a baggie or, you know, a Tic Tac, a double Tic Tac, Elizabeth Ward, a cylinder or whatever, when you go to pour them back out, this lip does not deter your drills from going. Like when you want them to pour, they'll pour, and when you don't want them to fall out, they won't. Please don't ask me the science behind this genius. I didn't like design the tray. I'm just telling you like some of the design features. Genius. How they did, like, it's my observation, whether it's true or not, you'll have to ask Ephemera. But what I kind of noticed is like the spout is almost like almost like my nails. You know how like our nails kind of have like a scoop shape to them? I feel like this spout kind of has a little scoop shape in there. So even if a few drills do get in like past the lip and into the threshold, it's almost like a little scoop to kind of keep them in there unless you want them out, at which point you can tip the tray and pour them out. Genius in my opinion. I have been using these just pretty religiously, but yeah, that's kind of it, guys. It is a more basic tray for our everyday, more basic needs. If you would rather have something like this as opposed to the storage option, you know, it's all personal preference. I love them both equally, and I do use both models just consistently. I haven't touched another company's tray, if I'm being honest. So Ephemera3D on Etsy, and this one was this nice bright green color. Then we've got that limited edition kind of color shifting rainbow situation. How pretty is that? This is like that silk rainbow, so you can see that lip a little bit better in here. But look at that, it's beautiful. And then we've got, I think this one was maybe for Al because she likes the gray. You know, but I used them all. I tested all of these just to see if like there was a difference with materials, or, you know, for some reason, does the color make a difference? How silly is that? Does the color make a difference on how the drills pour? No. Spoiler. But no, I have tested all of these trays, and they have all worked beautifully. But here's the gray one, and then here's another, you know, version of the the rainbow-esque. It just kind of shows you how they can vary. You know what I mean? Like how they print vary. I think this is the lighter one and this is the darker version of the same kind of rainbow filament. It's just, you know, one was lighter, one was darker perhaps, or maybe it was just how they printed. Kind of comes out random with these filaments, you know. But yeah, here are some color options, guys. I'm sure there's going to be many more. So what do you think of these trays? Let me know down in the comments below. I have been loving these. Ephemera hitting a home run again. Please save me some when these go open up on the shop. I encourage you, you know, go shop to your heart's content. I mean, who am I to tell you you can't have something? But I'm just asking, like, please don't, you know, just leave me some trays, and don't let it be pink. leave me a couple for me to purchase for mine own, please. But yeah, brown is off limits. No, I'm kidding, you guys. I'm kidding. I encourage you to go check out Ephemera3D on Etsy. I'll put it on the screen up here and in the links down below. And that, you guys, was my sneak peek of some new things coming out of Ephemera3D. Show some love in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay naughty.